I'm wearing William's hat. William, again, you can strut, man. I think you're there. I think you can strut. So, we are graphing. When we do graphing, when we talk about linear equations, linear being straight lines, the number one thing that we're going to go back to is slope-intercept form. Slope-intercept form is y equals mx plus b. That means we need to solve for the y. We subtract 3x from both sides. That leaves me negative 8y equals negative 3x plus 16. Everybody with me there? To isolate the y, we are going to divide each by negative 8. That gives me y equals 3/8 x minus 2. Now, this wasn't a question, but I want to know, what's my y, or what's my slope? What's the slope in this equation? Because this is slope-intercept form. The 3/8. Y equals mx plus b. M is my slope of 3/8. The b is my y-intercept. Good? Good?
Why do you have to, for like negative 3x plus 16, why are we?
Dividing each individual thing?
No, I know that.
Okay.
For some reason, I feel like it should be minus, but I know it shouldn't be.
Negative divided by a negative.
Like negative 3x plus 16. For some reason, I'm putting in my head negative 3x minus 16.
What kind of 16 is it?
Positive, so it has to be.
Has to be a positive.
Okay.
Okay. So now what's my y-intercept?
-2.
Okay. So b is just negative 2. Now watch what we're going to do here. We have slope. We have the what intercept? Slope-intercept form. We have slope. We have an intercept. But what intercept is this? Do you remember? That's all right. This is called the y-intercept. So now when I graph this, we have x, we have y. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. Where do I start on this graph? Because we only know one point. Slope's not a point. Is y-intercept a point? Yeah. It's at negative 2 on the y-axis. Here's my y-axis. This is the origin. I go down 1, 2. This is negative 2 on the y-axis. And I needed to really expand this graph. Hold on. We're listening to Christmas music, by the way. Awesome. Okay. So, now I'm at negative 2. Is my slope positive or negative? Is my slope positive or negative?
Sorry.
Positive, which means my line better be going uphill. You ready? My slope is 3/8. Rise divided by run. Up. 1, 2, 3. Run. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I went up 3 over 8. And then I connect my dots. This is the line of this equation. Now what does that mean? Everywhere on this line, if it's an ordered pair, can go in here for x and y and be a solution. Everywhere on this line is a solution for x and y because x and y are ordered pairs. They're coordinates. You can get those from here. Okay? So, what does that mean for this second one? Well, it means that you're going to have to do this so that you can graph it. Okay, that's what our next step is. So I find my balance point. I subtract 5x from both sides. That leaves me 5y equals negative 5x. It starts as a positive 15. Starts as a positive 15, so it stays as plus 15. Then from there, we're dividing each individual thing by 5. Y equals negative 1x plus 3. Okay, now. I really do like this hat. I might steal it, I'm not going to lie. I wouldn't do that. So, what's my slope? What's my y-intercept? Because to graph, we need two things. We need a slope and a point. In slope-intercept form, we have the slope and the y-intercept. William, what's my slope?
1, -1, x.
Not x, just -1 now. William, I have a question for you. Slope is rise divided by run. So it's -1 what?
1.
-1 divided by 1. Yes, because when we have a slope, we need a rise and a run. Lydia, what's my y-intercept?
3.
Okay? Y-intercept. Because remember, it's not the x, this is a y-intercept. Okay, so now we're going to graph. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. We are going to start. The starting point is always the y-intercept. Always, 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 always. X is the left and right, y is up and down. 0 up to 3. That's the starting point. Immediately, Patrick, my slope is negative, which means the line has to go downhill. So we're going down 1, over 1. This is part of our notes today. We are going to be graphing. Thank you. I'll let you hang on. Okay? We're going to be graphing from slope-intercept form. That's one of the ways that we're going to be graphing. Okay? Questions? Let's do one more. May I erase this first one? Do we have a copy done? Now listen, there are a lot of ways to graph. There are a lot of things that we can add onto with this. But this is a review of algebra. I am not going to review everything from algebra. So if you're like, Mr. H, we're skipping a lot in the book. Yeah. I want to get us to algebra 2 things. Right now we're still reviewing algebra. Okay? So I'm going to give you the bare basics and I'll catch you up. Fair enough? You guys, have I built up enough trust now that I'm not going to let you guys fail. I'm going to make sure that you have what you need, right? Okay, let's go 3x minus 4y equals -12. Okay, I want you to graph it. I don't care how you graph it, I want you to graph it. We're right on base. Keep on going. Amen. Amen. Okay, take a look so far. Do you have the slope-intercept form correct? Y equals 3/4 x plus 3. If not, you need to ask yourself, why? What did I miss? How can I ask Mr. H for some help? Now, we need 2 things. We need a slope and a point. Have to. We have 3/4. We have +3. Oh. So this line's going up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. What's my starting point? 3 on the
Positive side.
of what?
Y.
On the y. So I come up here to positive 3. Now I'm sloping 3 up, 1, 2, 3, over 1, 2, 3, 4. Questions? What questions do we have? Good? Okay, now listen, you have to show the correct number of things. If you're graphing it, you can't just have a line going. You need to show me, hey, I'm going up 3 and over 4. I'd like to see the bunny hops. Okay? Yes? Now, let's go the exact opposite direction. So we started with an equation and we graphed it. This time, write the equation in slope-intercept form of the line. So if we're writing the equation, what 2 things do we need? I'm asking, what 2 things do we need? The slope and the y-intercept. You need the slope, you need the y-intercept. So you have to find slope, and you have to find y-intercept. Y-intercept's the easy one. So we need 2 things. Can you see this here? We need the slope, we need the y-intercept. Which of the 2 is easier to find? Just by looking at this, which of those 2 are easier to find? The y-intercept. Why? Because it's right here. It's at 2. B is 2. Is that hard? Okay. Just by looking at the line, is it positive or negative, William?
Positive.
From left to right, what's happening to the line? Going down. So if it's going down, it's negative. So I'm going to have a negative fraction. Now I don't worry about negatives. So I'm trying to get to this point. I go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I bunny hop over 1. I now have enough information to write the equation. Y equals mx plus b. What questions do you have on that? Is this hard, John? Okay. You are going to have homework. Like, I don't think you've had homework for like days. I don't even remember. Oh, you owe me homework? You owe me homework. Huh?
It's in my car yet. I'll bring it to you after.
Ava.
Guys, I know. It's terrible.
Okay.
I'm a terrible human being.
You're not a terrible human being, but it's certainly lowering the grade.
Sure.
Page 67, numbers 15 through 37, odd. And page
Yeah, there's no
72, numbers 1 through 4. Okay? You may get started now. I'll be glad to help you. You've got All right,
That's fine.
just under 20 minutes. Like 16, 17-ish. Plenty of time to rock and roll through this. Any questions?